You're very handsome in person.
You want me to take you on a date?
Do you want to take me on a date?
Yeah.
You can take me on a date. How old are you?
I'm 18.
I have a feeling we can go wherever we want to go, even with you being 18.
Deshaun Golden, otherwise known as NBA YoungBoy, was booked into the Cache County Jail just yesterday before 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Y'all, just when you thought things couldn't get any wilder in the world of NBA YoungBoy, guess what? They just did. Our boy YB is making headlines yet again, but this time, it's not just for his music or legal drama. Oh no, we're diving into the deep...
Man, you know for a fact they ain't got her in no handcuffs. They doing that because who he is, man. Come on, man. What's your ID? Is it in the room?
dark waters of the beef that's been simmering for years, and let me tell you, it's boiling over now. From King Von to Lil Durk to the latest incidents that have everyone in the industry on edge. This is the kind of tea that's too hot to sip, but we're going to spill it anyway. So, stick around because you do not want to miss a single detail of this explosive saga. Alright, let's start from the top. NBA YoungBoy. Love him or hate him, there's no denying he's one of the most talked about names in rap today. But with that fame comes a whole lot of drama, and YoungBoy's no stranger to that. If you've been following his career, you know he's always been one to speak his mind and throw shade whenever he feels like it. But this latest chapter, whew, it's next level. So, here's the scoop. YoungBoy, also known as YB, is currently locked up, and tensions are reaching a boiling point. The ongoing beef with his old rivals from O-Block, yes, that O-Block, has taken some dark turns, and the streets are buzzing about what's really going down behind those prison walls. But hold up, before we get into the jail drama, let's rewind a bit and see how we got here. The beef between NBA YoungBoy and O-Block didn't just pop up out of nowhere. This goes way back, like way back to when King Von was still with us. And if you know King Von, you know that he wasn't one to back down from a fight, especially when it came to defending his name and his crew. It all started with some serious shade throwing. A few years ago, YoungBoy was riding high in the rap game, dropping hit after hit and becoming one of the most streamed artists out there. But as he climbed the charts, some folks started doubting his street cred, saying he was more mainstream than real. It's one thing YB can't stand, it's people questioning his authenticity. Cue the first shots fired. King Von, never one to mince words, went live on Instagram and called out YoungBoy for being all talk and no action. Fans of YB demanded an apology, but Von wasn't having it. He straight up shrugged it off and even made a joke out of it, saying he'd only beef with someone from 63rd, basically poking fun at the idea of beefing with another Chicago gang. And just like that, the feud was born. For over a year, things were relatively quiet. But trust me, the tension was still there, just bubbling under the surface. Then, in the summer of 2020, things got messy. Like, really messy. Photos surfaced of King Von with YoungBoy's ex-girlfriend, and the internet went wild. At first, both Von and YB played it cool, but the media wasn't about to let it slide. They fanned the flames, and before long, the whole situation blew up. And then, as if this wasn't enough, O-Block was seen burning green flags associated with YoungBoy's 4K Trey gang. The message was clear. This beef was far from over. But wait, there's more. Just as things seemed to be reaching a breaking point, YoungBoy found himself in even more legal trouble. After closing one chapter of his legal battles, YB was hit with a whole new set of problems.
According to police documents, NBA YoungBoy is a suspect in a large-scale prescription fraud ring. This ring is known to try to acquire promethazine with codeine.
While he was on house arrest in Utah, he got caught up in a massive prescription fraud ring. We're talking identity fraud, getting prescriptions under false pretenses, forgery, and even possession of a weapon by someone who's restricted. Now, let's talk about the latest update, because this is where it gets really juicy. On August 14th, NBA YoungBoy told a federal judge that he was ready to plead guilty to having firearms as a convicted felon. This plea was a major development in his case, which has been dragging on since 2021. Back in September 2020, YB was accused of having 2 guns, and since he was already a convicted felon from a 2017 charge, this was a big deal. Even with all this legal drama, YoungBoy hasn't slowed down. While stuck at home under house arrest, he's been cranking out new music left and right. Albums like Sincerely, Kentrell, and Colors have been topping the charts, showing that even though he's confined, he's still a major player in the game. His music, filled with raw emotion and authenticity, continues to resonate deeply with his fans. But let's be real, this ongoing feud with O-Block is something that's not going to go away anytime soon. With blood already spilled and so many players involved, the chances of this beef settling down are slim to none. And with YoungBoy possibly facing more time behind bars, who knows what's going to happen next? So, what do you think, fam? Is NBA YoungBoy going to come out on top, or is this feud going to keep dragging him down? And what about O-Block? With everything that's happened, do you think there's any chance for peace, or are we looking at a beef that's just going to get more dangerous? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, because this is one story that's far from over. And hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you never miss out on the latest updates. Until next time, stay safe and stay tuned.